Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Those who are new watching this channel, please like and subscribe. So that could be a benefit for other also. So today we are going to discuss about inverse variation. Inverse variation. So what is the meaning of the inverse variation? So we'll discuss with example. For example, A is a person. He had he had 60 laddus. He had 60 laddus. He want to distribute his friends. For example, if it is one person, he can distribute directly 60 laddus. If it is two-person, he can share equally as 30 30. Am I right? If it is three persons, he can distribute these three friends 20 20 20, right? So we'll see one table so that you can understand better now. So let us suppose, so number of students are friends, or students are friends, number of students. Okay, so the number of students and laddus, number of laddus. So number of students will be, I take it as x, the number of laddus will be y. I am taking the variable y. Now the first student, so I need to distribute 60 students to the only one person. So how much we can share equally? 60 laddus equally. In the same thing like that, if it is two persons, so how much I can distribute equally? Means we'll get 30, because 30 30, the first person 30, second person 30. So I can give the, I can distribute the laddus equally. If it is three person or three students, I can distribute equally 20 20 20. 20 plus 20 plus 20 is nothing but 60 laddus. If it is four students, I can distribute 15. So each students can receive 15 laddus, right? In the same thing like that, if it is 5 students, each student can receive 14 laddus, right? 14 or 14, 14, yeah, right. So if it is 6 students, each student can receive 10 students. Okay, if it is 7 students, so how many students can receive here? Okay, so here, so number of laddus, number of 7 students, 8 students. So we can, it depends upon the number of laddus. 7 students we can equally share like this, 8 students equally we can share. So first what I did here, the one student I can share laddus equally 60. Second student I can share laddus equally, each one will get 30 30, like that you will get. Okay, so I hope you understand this. Now from this case, so what you observing here, the number of students are increasing here and the number of laddus will be decreasing. So if you multiply this, 1 into 60 60, 2 into 30 60, right? Here 3 into 20 60, 15 fours are 60, and 14 fives are 7 60, 14 fives are not 14, I think you may get 60 divided by 5, so 12, sorry, 12, here you may get 12. So 12 fives are 60. So if the students are increasing and the number of laddus will be decreasing in the other side, it means that if one case we are increasing the number of students, in the other row we are decreasing the number of laddus. So in such type of case, we can say that it is a inversely proportion. If one quantity is increases and other quantity will be decreases, vice versa. Okay, so inverse, this is nothing but as a inverse proportion. So I repeat once again, if one quantity is increases and other quantity is decreases, in such type of case we can say that is the inverse proportion, right? So now so here I told you before, here number of students I make it as x variable, number of laddus will be y variable. So 1 is a variable, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, so you may get many numbers. Okay, now see here, so this is nothing but x. If you multiply this one, 1 into 60 is equals to 2 into 30 is equals to 3 into 20 is equals to, so you may get the same 60 60 as a constant here, right? So that is nothing but x1 y1 equal to x2 y2 equal to x3 y3 equal to constant. K is nothing but as a constant. So I hope you understand this, how we got the constant here. So the number of students are increases and the number of laddus will be decreases. When you multiply x and y, okay, you may get the same constant, same value here. See, 1 into 60, 2 into 2 students, each one will get 30. 2 into 30, 60 laddus. 3 students, each one will get 20. So 3 into 20, 60 laddus. Okay, so here 60 is a constant value. Okay, x1 by y1 equal to x2 by y2. So or we can write x1 by y1, x1 into y1 equal to x2 y2. When you transpose in x2 on this side, x1 by x2 is equals to y2 by y1. This is the formula for finding the inverse proportion. Now we'll see one small example so that you can understand better. Now, so the first question, this one: if 52 men can do piece of work in 35 days. So let us we draw one table. So men, number of days, men days. Now here 52 men can do a piece of work in 35 days. In how many days? In how many days will be x? In how many days? 28 men will do it. Means you can, if men is less, days will be more, obviously. So in this case, 52 men 35 days, it's going to happen. Now if it is 28 men, you may get more days. So it is in what? Inverse variation. So you know the formula: x1 y1 x2 y2. So we know the formula: x1 y1 equal to x2 y2. So substitute the values over here. 52 into 35 is equals to 25 into x2 into y2, right? Y2. So this is nothing but x. Now transposing on that side, 52 into 35 by 28 is equals to x. So 7 4s are 28, 7 5s are 35. So 4 1s are 4, 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are 12, 13 5s are 65. So the x value will be what here? 13 into 5, you may get 65 is the answer. Okay, so it takes 65 days. If less people can do a piece of work, it takes more days. Means this is in the form of inverse variations. Okay, so now we'll see one more example so that you can understand better. So 120 men had provision for 200 days. So we will do one column, men. So days. Okay, so 120 men had provision food for 200 days. After 5 days, 30 men died due to an epidemic. How long will be the remaining last? So 120 after 5 days. So after 5 days men. So 120 men after 5 days food remain same. So we can remove the days, 5 days here. 200 minus 5, nothing but 195 days. It's sufficient for men days. Okay. So after 5 days. So we are doing with after 5 days. Now after 5 days, 30 men died due to epidemic. Means 120 minus 120 minus what? 120 minus 90 is nothing but 90. So now is asking that how long will be remaining food last. So that is will be x. So you know the formula: x1 y1 x2 y2. So substitute the values here. 120 into 195 is equals to 90 into x. Now x value will be what here? 120 into 195 by 90. 0 0 got cancelled. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. Now 3 1s are 3, 3 6 are 18, 3 5s are 15. So if you multiply this one, 4 into 65, you will get the required answer. So 4 5s are 20, 4 6 are 24, 25, 26. So 260 means 260 days 90 people can survive. Okay, 90 people or 90 men can survive. So that is about the inverse variable. I hope you understand this. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a good day.